All right, episode 2. I just found this house and this house right next to each other, and I got new weapons. I got a machine gun, a rifle, and another one, and I think that's all the really cool stuff we got. But now we're far more powerful than we were before. I can feel the power flowing through me. It feels great. So now we can come here to this tower, and I've done this before. Let's turn our light on. This is a pirate hideout, and so all we need to do is clear out the pirates. Come here. Oh, I don't have a jetpack. This is gonna be tough. That's all right. We might have to come back to it. Once you get the jetpack, things get a lot easier because you can jet up to those different levels. That's fine. We're okay. We don't need no jetpack. Ooh, unopened. Now you can hit B to just grab everything out of there. Another $100. But we got a key. Look at that. We got a brand new key, and we got some uranium. Some nebel fur from some creature I killed, some polonium, getting all kinds of stuff. Gotta head back though. It's okay. We'll be all right. So the next thing we need to do is get all of the ores and resources we need. What? Did I just zip through the wall? Didn't have a wall. We'll take all that. Just looking for chests. Nobody has any. What? Let me guess. Pirates? Yeah. They're constantly attacking us. Well, when I get a jetpack, things will be a lot better. Oops. You gotta wait. When you summon your ships, you have to sit there and wait. Which makes sense. That's fine. It is fine. I think we've already come through here. Oh, maybe not. This is a little tiny house. Just a baby house. I mean, we'll take it. Jetpack 75. I don't know what's in it though. Like, I don't know what the modules are. We already got an upgraded scanner. I want the diamond. We can find mushrooms anywhere, so that's what we're gonna do there. Sometimes, you know, when you don't have much space. Can I open this? Nope. Wrong key. Wrong key. All right. Oh. A lot of times when I'm doing this, I'll just discard the items that I already, the things I can find a lot of easily. There's a green key. All right, I don't need that, but we can definitely use the copper. Oh, I want to keep that. Do I though? I don't need the organic matter. That's fine. Oh, now it's getting tough. Grab some more of that. Wait. Copper. Stack it. Why didn't you stack it? There we go. Oops. Grab another A card. Even though I don't know if I can use it. All right. Get our ship. Let's head back. We gotta smelt this stuff. We're out of room. Now, as we get higher tier backpacks, we'll get more space that we can carry. This opens more slots. There's no weight limit in this game as of yet. Time of recording. Was it June 2nd, 3rd? 2025 million billion. I gotta take the chicken out of the crock pot. There's the timer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. We're going to get things lined up in our smelters. Take this chicken out of the crock pot while Elaine is taking a nap. She's not feeling well. And then we will carry on. Now, the next thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to use our Qbot to help us find the specific ores that we need to fix our spaceship. That's what we're gonna do next. Okay. You need oil. Yeah, you need. We're out of space. Let's get this copper going. Grab that copper. Put these in here. We're gonna need another chest. Because we are out of space. Yep, we need another chest. Can I make one? Basics. Wood chest. I'm out of wood. Okay. Oh, I have two right here. Let's put all... Nope. Let's put these backpacks. Let's put all of this stuff in here. All of our ores. All the things I want to keep. Yeah, we'll just keep pretty much everything for now. We'll keep the fishing pole. And we got our keys. We've emptied our backpack. We're going to do this. And let me go take care of this chicken. Be right back. Okay. Chicken out of the crock pot. Check my text. Who's texting me? All right, we got a bunch of copper. Let's organize this a little bit better. Let's grab all of these weird things. Yep. And we can let's put weird things over here. And then craft things in here. Nope. This is gonna suck. That's okay. Sort. Grab those, put that up there, and this back up there. Now we have mostly, I like to keep one chest just for ores because you use them so much in this game. Okay, we got it. Now, we need to make, we can see in the upper left, we need to make, oops, wrong thing. I need to make a connector, but we need gold and tin. Okay, something tells me we have gold there. We don't have tin. That's okay. Let's start. Oh, we're out of wood. This is where it gets a little frustrating because you're like, ah. All right, let's go get some wood. Here's how I do it. Space, bar to go up. And then I just hop on top of a tree and go down. One thing I've always disliked about Minecraft is there's no tree fall. You have to get each individual block, and it always frustrated me. But this is great. We're gonna get all these leaves that we can use for things that won't go to waste. And you can get all of them, it doesn't matter. Just different kinds of leaves, but it's all leaf. Get all this wood. Energy's low, but that's okay. When it says energy low, that just means your battery's about to die. But if you have spares on you, then it automatically swaps it out. So you don't have to worry about it. That's why I like having a ton of batteries on me, because they go fast, but they're cheap to make, especially the tier 1s. Just make a bunch of them. And then you can just go down on this tree and get all the things right here while you're there. And chop it from the top. Top chop. Do a top chop. Come back for it later. Once you have more powerful tools, it gets more fun, but since it just takes forever to do anything. There we go. 67. Not enough fuel, but we're fixing that. Put fuel back down, keep it going for a minute. Ah, what? What happened to all my tree? I hit the D button accidentally. Did it delete it all? Well, that's not cool. It's not in my inventory because I got leaves and saplings. Ah, is that a bug? It is early access, so when you buy a game that's in early access, you can't be mad if there are bugs. You do get mad, but you can't be. Because the game's not finished, and you know that going into it. You know when you buy it early access, like, okay, it's playable, but they're still working on it. They're finding bugs. And that's one of the reasons they release games in early access, is so that you can help them finish the game. A good example of that is Satisfactory. It was in early access for like 10 years, 8 years. It just took forever. All right, let's get rid of that. Can I put this up here? There we go. Don't hit anything, Aaron. All right, we got some gold. What were we trying to make? We need some more tin. We don't have any tin. But we're trying to get this going. Not enough coal. There it goes. Get this gold out of here. Back over there. There's a lot of this stuff in the game. There's a lot of going back and forth between chests and stuff. All right, robot, find me tin. We need to start looking for it. Found it. It's right over here. It's right under the ground. Real close. We'll scan, and then we get some gold. Need more tin than that, and some silver. Really? All right. But I need more tin. There's some of this. Take that out. Put the tin ore in. outputs are different. Grab that, put that there, move things around so I see what I got. Come over here, put that away, and the gold and the silver. There we go, we got 2 tin. Now I can make 1. Now, okay, I got it. Now I need to make mirrors, and mirrors are done with silver and glass. So we need more glass, which is here, and we need silver, which I have 1 there. Let's put the silver in there. Take all this out. Let's put the sand in there. Well, actually, let's split that so I don't use it all. There we go. There's our silver. There's some more glass sheets. I need more glass sheets. There we go. Now I got my mirror. Now I need a computer thing, and that can only be bought. So what we're gonna have to do is summon our bike. And I believe the closest town is up here. So far, you just have to do this back and forth for a little bit. Until you build your town teleporter, travel teleporter. And then you can just instantly teleport to towns that you've discovered. But that's okay. It's not far. First one's real close. I mean, we could run here if we had to. I don't want to. If I got a speeder bike. Kablam! Alright, now we come over here and see if we have... Yep, there we go. Let's buy 1. That's all I needed. Now we take the bike back, and because I didn't pick up the items we need to go back to our chests and pick up the items that we need, which is that aluminum and our wire. Aluminum and wire. Boink. Okay. Now, let's go in here. Where's our wire at? Well, let's grab ale or aluminum and our wire. And now we have everything we need, hopefully, to unlock our spaceship. Yep. All right. Right click. Everything's white. Repair. Nice! We got his first spaceship. It's called the Miko, I think. They have teleporters. You can instantly beam up to the ship from any location on the planet. That's a key, and that is part of the game. So anything we do from here on out is not cheating. So we go up to our spaceship, and here it is. So cool. It's got a door on the side. And it takes batteries, but it has its own batteries. Oops. Shut the door. Can we not shut the door? Automatically. Okay. So get into the captain's seat, hit tab. It has its own inventory, which is super nice. Let's put a battery in the cell. There we go. And it tells you what it is. It's the Micro. It's a scout ship. Does not have any fitted slots yet. We don't have anything. It's got 3 available, but we don't have anything to put in there just yet. So that's fine. You don't need anything. So what we can do with this is we can travel around our planet. But what we're going to do is go up into space. Because there's all kinds of stuff you can do in space. Go to other star systems. So we're gonna go up here I'm going to hit T to level out. And then if we go to our map, we can kind of zoom around and see some things. I want to go here to these asteroids first because there's stuff there we can get. So we're going to head that way, hit J to turn our cruise on, and it'll automatically take us there while I take a sip and have a little bite of a Snickers because I'm hungry. Delicious. Okay. Now when you get to them, you want to slow down a little bit. And you want to explode them. Hold on. And you get the resources out of them. That's really why you want to find the asteroids. Nice. Now we got a bunch of extra stuff. Ooh, we got some X matter, gold, sulfur, copper, silicon, and aluminum. Now there's other asteroids out and about, just out in space, that you can go get if you want to. I don't know if they all have stuff. But they're fun to shoot. Okay, so we did that. Now the other thing you can do is go to the space station, and every system, I believe, has a space station next to the warp gate. So let's go check that out. Not M, J. We going to J. Man, I need more delicious drinking beverage. So, so it's fun to go to the the space station from time to time because it's like a town. It has people there that will buy. That will sell things to, and you can buy from. And so, we want to go to the space station over here. I like to go to the left side. Bonk. I'm just going to take me to the other side anyway. All right, let's open the door and get out. Now, most importantly, what you can do at a space station is repair your ship. It's brand new. We haven't done anything, so it's brand new. We can modify it if we want to. We can add to it, add blocks, do a bunch of things, but I don't have anything yet. We can check out its inventory. Let's grab some of these. And there's a reason to do that. Maybe one of these guys will buy something from us. Opportunity to make more money. So let's talk to Weston. Can't sell anything to him because apparently it's super special stuff. I can't buy anything from Weston either. But they have kind of a, I don't want to call it a mall because that could confuse some players with malls that are on like factory games, but you know, there's stations where you can do things. We can come over here and buy some items if we needed to. We can also sell some items if we want to. I'm going to sell all of our copper and all of our aluminum that we just got, and now we're at $3,000. That's where I want to be, so that I can come in here and buy a bunch of coal for $100. Now I got 100 coal. Look at that. And I can buy some other things if I want to. I tend not to buy ores because those are on a lot of planets and I have fun finding them myself. But stuff like coal that I don't want to buy or I don't want to make, I can easily just buy a bunch of it. So now we have 300 coal. But those are just from stations. If we go to the other side of the space station, there are people there that we can talk to. that might have other things to buy and sell. Let's go talk to this ship owner. Hey, ship dealer. He says, hey, do you want to buy the ultraviolet intruder for 15,486 7 cubits? Aaron says, no, I don't have that much. So Aaron moves on. Come over here. There's another space cop. Smuggler. What are you smuggling, smuggler? I'm going to buy a logic board or 4. Because I'm going to need those. And weapons. I don't want to sell my weapons. Actually, what? I don't have them on me. So that's fine. Now, there's a meat dealer. You can buy a fishing rod, but you can also sell bones and carapace and horns and scales. I don't have any of that stuff on me, so that's okay. Here we go. The armorer. We can buy a T1 backpack. We can buy a shotgun, access cards. I have some of those. We can also sell some things. I don't want to sell this rifle. I got it on a drop. It works really well. So I don't want you got, there's nothing here for me. That's fine. Next person, trader. Oh, we can buy a double door hatch. I can buy scales. That will be interesting. Sell. There's nothing for me to sell. Scales. $38 to buy a scale. Let's see if this works. And yep, she buys them for 20. So I would be losing $18 per scale in that transaction. See what I was trying to do? Thought I was going to be sneaky. I don't think there's anything here I really want. And that's fine. What else? What does this store have? More coal and glass. Probably the same from the other spot. Okay, this is fine. But see what happened? You come here. Everything's fine. Double hatch door. A sleek, double-sized automatic door. Let's buy a couple. I ain't scared. We got 4 logic boards. Let's buy 2 more. And let's buy a couple of these wall lamps. That's fine. Okay, bot. Let's go home to our ship. I don't want to walk all the way over there because I'm lazy. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the next planet because there's a reason for going to Bardwell 2. 1, it has all of the resources that we need. Tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's dangerous. It's got some stuff going on there. It's okay. Technology's not that great. But it has a temple as shown by the icon in the bottom of that window. So this is where I want to go next. And this is where I want to focus. I think I want to focus on having my main base. Go over to it. Have another Snickers. Because it's delicious for me. First time that's happened. Not cool. Level 5. Been doing it for a minute. That's okay. It's okay. These things happen. It's early access game. There's our planet. Baldwell 2. Let's try it again, Jay. Let's try it again. I'm not afraid to try it again. I am not scared. Not of Baldwell 2. Other planets I've been on, I've been scared. This one's going to be just a little bit tougher than our first planet because the pirates are a little more active. So that just means we're going to get more attacks, but nothing we can't handle. We got all the things we can handle. All right, let's zip down to the surface. Let's hit Q to do a scan, and it's going to tell us where some things are. I think we need to be over here. This is where the temple is, surrounded by its parts. So we want to go here because we're going to be going to this temple a lot. It's a source of what we need to get further into the game. So what I want to do is unlock the temple first. Well, we need to see if we can take over a base. There we go. We're going to take over this house. All right. We're just going to drop right down into it. We're going to steal everything. Oh, man. Take that and that. Yeah, we're taking this rifle. And a machine gun does 23. Let's take a look. 23 damage compared to my 9 damage. Yeah, we're going to take that. The rest we can leave. It's fine. And this we're going to take everything. Now, what I'm going to do is grab my drill and get rid of that one so I don't confuse it with other things. Let's just put it up here for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell my robot, hey, robot, can you give me a crafting bench? I'm going to put that bench right there. And now this is my base. And now I don't have any wood. Oh, I do have wood. Let's put a chest down. And let's get another chest going. And we can start putting things away that we really kind of don't care about. There we go. I want this here. Okay, now we're getting somewhere, but I need more resources. That's okay. We'll get there. Because now we have a place to call home. There's another loot box. Grab that. Okay. Now we're here. Let's go and let's just start our underground. What do we need? Iron? All right, bot, you know what to do. Show me iron. And it's over here. So we'll just dig down this way. Now, keep in mind, we are very, very early game. There is still a lot to do, a lot to unlock, a lot to discover. So we just need to be patient with ourselves and say, hey, it'll be okay. We'll get there. We'll get all these iron. Right? We'll get all the things. All the resources we need. We'll get them. See? So another thing I didn't talk about is your character. So your character is a level 5, well, whatever you choose. But then as you go through and do certain things, you will level up in that ability. So we've only been mining a little bit. We're level 4. We've done a lot of crafting, so we're level 5. So definitely something to keep in mind, that the more you play, the stronger your character will get. Okay, we got some things. Don't see, oh, there's some more fuzzies. Fuzzy cubes. We'll take all of that. Really should have just, yeah, we're gonna need some wood. Let's get rid of this stuff. So when you go to a new planet, you're kind of starting over a little bit. I want this planet to be my home planet, because as I've played previous save files, this is the one that I kept coming back to the most, because it has all of the resources that I need, and it also has a temple that we're going to clean up here in a minute. And this is the easiest way right now, since I don't have my jetpack, to get back up here. Okay, we have all that. Do I have enough for a refinery? I do. And we need to start refining things. And let's, yep. Well, we got coal. So we'll just zip back up there again. Wait. I didn't have any. It's not in here. No. Did I put it in the chest? I did put it in the chest already. There we go. I got 100 coal. Do it. Let's get things organized. All right, this is going to be our ore chest, since it's right next to the thing. This is going to be our other chest full of stuff. So we can just grab all of this, put the ores back. I know that seemed like a lame move. Let's put the coal in there too. Put all things back, and it's full. I'm gonna get rid of these trees. I have never used the trees before. The saplings to create your own trees. Never done it. Okay, so while this is, oops, let me put another thing in here. Let's get copper going. Need to get a new, refill my drink. That's Kool-Aid stuff. I like it. I gotta wait for the last item that was in there before to finish so that you can empty this now. We'll upgrade this later so it'll hold more things. And while we have a bunch of iron, let's upgrade these to give us more space. Okay. Now, I don't own these chests, so I can't do anything with them, but we can destroy them. Because it's fun to destroy. All right, let's go deal. Here, let's use our speeder bike. All right, so this is how you deal with the temple. We have 20 minutes left. This will be easy. So you come up here to the temple. It doesn't matter where you park. You just got to go inside. And it's kind of a mall of itself, right? It's all kinds of cool stuff. So nothing really happening yet. I need to find... I need my jetpack. These are all locked. We need to find an ancient key, and that won't be too difficult. What do I need to make my jetpack? because the jetpack will help us get up and down. Let's upgrade to this. Utilities, basic appliances, parts. Where's my jetpack? Do I need the armor bench? I don't have any of that. Consumables, drone parts, utilities. All right, that's fine. This is fine. Let's just use our thing. Okay, so we have to find some pirate hideouts. Where is it? Let's go in here while we're here. And there's nothing in there. Yep. Grab all that. Go down. Nothing. I ought to wreck this place just for not letting me steal stuff. All right. Do I need to find an alien or a pirate hideout? Not seeing anything yet. We'll find one. Because our best chance of finding an alien or an ancient key, here's one right here. This is your best bet for finding an alien key or an ancient key. Turn that on, get our gun going. All right, so this is gonna be fun. It's also a great way to find more resources. Because they're all just exposed. You just come in here and get all the stuff you can handle. What is this, gold? All right, we got that. It's gonna be, guys, things to kill. I can hear them. Let's run down here. I hear them. What you want to do is go to the end of each of these corridors. There are chests, can be chests, down here, and so you want to grab the stuff out of those chests. This is your best bet. In fact, the only way I know of that I can think of to find. Oh, that's going to take forever. To find, that's going to take forever. The ancient keys that we need. Oh, I see him shooting. We got our gun. Let's crouch. Doink. Got him. Okay, let's go to the other end and see if there are chests here. Hopefully, I really don't feel like finding another one. More pirate activity. Shot him. Aw, come on. No chests. And I don't have, okay. I thought I saw one. Are you kidding me? All this work and no gifts. Is it one down this way? Let's go down this way. Gotta check them all. You never know. Sometimes they're long, sometimes they're not. And of course, I don't see one. Killing me. I could have sworn that I saw one, but I am not sawing one. And I don't have a jetpack. So I gotta use the Miko to get back out. Ah. Alright, we got 13 batteries. Let's go. I don't know which way we went last time. We gotta find another one. That's all I know. We've been to this house. Let's go this way. I really should track this. Okay, we're going southeast. There's a compass at the top. Going southeast. Trying to find another nearby signal detected, but I don't know what it is. Quit shocking me. Give me them bones. Thank you. Ah, I crashed into a tree. Alright, still trying to go southeast. Good grief. It's never this hard. Why is this so difficult? Are you kidding me? Usually I run into them all the time. Keep driving around till we find one. I just need one. It is really frustrating. There was one. See how it just showed up out of nowhere? Whoops. I mean, that's how it goes. All right, it's this way. Watch this. We know exactly where it is now. I got too brave. That's what that is. Come on. Got to. Oh, there's another one right there. Let's do this one since it's right here. No, watch this be the one I already went to. No, because there's red lines down there. There's bad guys. Ooh, my light actually shone that time. Got him. There's a chest. I see it. Picked up his loot. Okay, here's what the chests look like. They're pretty cool. There we go. Ancient key. That's all I needed. I just needed one. Good grief. Well, let's see if there's more in here. Yep, there is. I see it. Got another key and a bunch of stuff. Cool. Worth it. Worth it. Okay, we go back to the Makito, or whatever it's called. And I don't have my jetpack. This is so strange without a jetpack. This might suck. No, it won't. We'll be okay. We still have our hover bike, and a hover bike can do a lot. So what we need to do first is, see how this tower has a line, it's got a laser beam going into it. There's 2 more that we need to hook up to this thing. And they are somewhere around here. Oh, this is not a good spot. So we can use our hover up mode to just jump over here. And then we can hit J to rotate it. Thusly, okay, it's going right into there. Perfect. Let's get back on our bike. The lazy way. Using batteries. Got 9 left. We need to be careful. Need to make a bunch more. And there's another tower over here. Now this one's going to be a little tricky because, one, there's trees in the way. So we need to clear a path. Oops. For these trees. Oops. For it to cut through. Ah. I don't have my jetpack. This is tough. We'll be okay. We'll get it. So we need to cut this all. Dang it. Cannot teleport speeder. Obstacle is above it. Oh. There's something above me. Okay. We're gonna go up, over, and off. There it is. There we go. Now it's hitting the next tree. It's for fun. This is part of the puzzle. There's another part we got to get to, but it's all fun because it's teaching you how to use the tools at your disposal. There we go. Now it's going to the middle. Now we have 4 lines going to the center temple, but if we look at one of them, it's yellow, which means it's misaligned. So we need to go align this and put it in the right spot. That's okay. Easy peasy. We're gonna come up here. I'm gonna jump off. Now you look at it and you can move it with F and say, okay, where do you want to put it? Right there. Now we can rotate it with J. Now we got 4 white lines, 4 white lasers pointing into the temple. Perfect. That's exactly what we want to have happen. Now we can come in with our key. See, now we have a guardian. We can interact if we want to. All he's going to tell us to do is, hey, put the key in. So we come up here. We come up here, we put the key into a slot. Doesn't matter which one. It's got to be in your hand. And then we put it right here. So I was told. Maybe we do have to talk to him first. Clunk. Talk. Use the key to unlock the temple. We can talk more about its functions after it's fully active. Okay. Now we can go up and start the key. What? Is it here? I'm pretty sure this is it. Oh, it's up here. Right spot, wrong angle. There we go. Unlock it with the key. You got to look up, Aaron. Light temple activated. Health increased. So now we have a 4th heart, like in Zelda. perfect. So there's one of the reasons you will want to go unlock more of these temples. Okay, we have that. I assume you have a question. What happens now? Is the status of the nodes from my network? How do we stop the darkness? We need to activate more nodes from the network. A long time ago, the system was put in place and contained something we could destroy, the red darkness core. We never knew where it came, but we managed to contain it thousands of years ago. It failed. You need to restore as much as you can. Okay. Now, while we're here, let's take a look at these different things. So we have a purification bench, which has a bunch of new tools that we can unlock, but it takes crazy stuff. So we're not going to be able to do it. But this is what we want right now, or the next thing to progress is a darkness purifier, and it's going to take a lot of resources too. So that's our next goal. We can do this, purify things. We can make light shards. We need to make these, but it's going to be a minute because we need to get dark dust. That's a whole other thing. That's actually needed to make warp cells so that we can warp to these other systems. And we got a lot of stuff that we can do now. So that being said, we can actually start doing base build, which is what I want to get to next. So we have our base, but we need resources like crazy. We need a lot of resources. Let's put this stuff over here. Got a rocket launcher. We got some other things. Okay. Oh. All of this can go in there. We don't need to keep an ancient key on us at all times, but we do need to smelt this copper. I actually could use another furnace. We're gonna need this silicone, so let's that. Aluminum, definitely gonna need that. Okay, so it's all base building from here. So this is gonna require, uh-oh, we got somebody coming in. Somebody wants to fight. You can tell by there's a little red dot. It's not very bright. It's quite subtle, but once you notice them, but you want to kill these guys because they drop all kinds of stuff. He didn't, but sometimes they do. Okay, so we're here at our home. We have our entry to our little cave, and this all needs to be reworked because that's not gonna. Now it's just caving. We have a level 2 mining tool, which isn't the greatest, but it's definitely going to help us along our way, and we'll get stronger and better. And we just want to pick up everything that we can. We got lots of space right now. We're doing okay. And every once in a while I'm down here mining, I'll just scan. We got 7 batteries. Do a scan, look around, nothing's sparkling. So yeah, I'm just gonna go mine a bunch of resources, but we're doing great. Look at this, 2 episodes. We crashed the game once. We got our hover bike. We got our first ship. We got onto a new planet. We unlocked the temple. We got a basic base built. And I just need to collect a bunch of stuff. I need to collect a bunch of resources. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, by the way, you can tell what level you are if you move me, when you go into your map, over here on the left, it says elevation. We're 63 meters. Lava is like 1 or 2. So you know how high you are underground, you know how deep you are. If the closer you get to 0 or 1 on this. So we're at 63. We got a ways to go. So just FYI, that's what that's going. Any resources? Anything? No, not yet. So there's a couple ways we can do this. We can do mining just like you would in Minecraft. Do your tunnels, your strip mine, do whatever you like doing. We can also use our Qubit bot to tell us, to say specifically, and now that we've found more things, he's able to find more things. But right now I'm just focused on these tier 1 and 2, the coal, silver, tin, silicone. Those are the things we really need a lot of right now. What I typically do is just go, oh, there's something up there. What I typically do is just go to the bottom, get that out of the way, and then I can pick which level I want to start my offshoots. Uh-oh. Found ourselves a cave. And so far, I haven't really come across any cave animals. I'm sure that is going to change. Like I said, this is early access game. I'm sure they have a roadmap of all kinds of crazy stuff. Now, you will from time to time, as you're breaking these bricks, these stones, some spider will pop up out of the ground and start attacking you. There's bats, there's some things down here, but not like Minecraft type stuff. Anyway, this is what I'm doing.